Welcome to Dining Table Tales. My name is Cosmas Oma, and today we are so excited that you're back there watching this video. We are a place of new beginnings and real lifestyle, and we do this through having real life talks and sharing ideas on how we can go through life with our expertise and our experiences. We want to give a hot shout out to Mackez Studio and i3c for sponsoring this video and making it happen. And if you're thinking domain, think i3c.co.ug. With that said, let's have our guests introduce themselves.
Hello viewers, my name is Stella Nante. I'm excited to be here. I'm an actress, TV host, presenter, voiceover artist, and also a philanthropist.
Wow, Wheezy, that's dope. Yeah.
I feel intimidated already. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Kezal Edward. I'm a freelance photographer and video maker, and I'm also an IT expert. That's it.
Yeah. How do we get to keep our social space? Because most of the times when we get to venturing into the social arena, we get to do like thousands of mistakes. Producers call us, they do things to us. Hollywood can say we're gonna give you this kind of project with us. You have to give up this or say this or act gay or something like that. So how do we keep our social space?
I think it's just a matter of like believing in something and you keep onto it. Like if you have like a principle, you make sure that you keep by it. Like, you understand?
Yeah, well, sometimes we're challenged by what we call social threats.
Okay.
Because half of the people in Uganda here to be given a job or a role in a movie, you have to have at least like 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 followers.
Yeah.
And if you are down there is no precious way you can feature on the movie.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I've actually been there before. Like a certain director told me that you are not good enough because you don't have a huge following on social media. So I cannot give you this role because I need a person with a high following and a huge following to sell this film.
Yeah.
And the people they are considering, I mean, they're just socialites. They're just social media influencers. People who just, some of them who just be nude, take nude pictures. I mean, take pictures of their food and, crazy, crazy things.
Yeah.
But and then they gain followers. Yeah. And then you leave a person who is very talented versus a person who has a high following, but then no talent at all. No passion for film or no passion for photography, whatever field it is.
Yeah.
So that's a huge mistake. And what I did to maintain that, I just had to be myself the entire time. I told myself that, you know what? A good director out there will see how good I am. And I kept on believing that I'm good enough.
Okay.
Even when they gave me like a role that is like going to challenge me for the rest of my life, for the rest of my career journey, I was like, you know what? I can do this. And I proved them all wrong. And they were like, okay, even if you have 2 followers and you're very damn talented, I'm going to hire you.
So speaking of the devil himself, Edward mentioned earlier that he's a filmmaker, part-time photographer and all that. Do you get to encounter situations, because like a young photographer, you have a studio in your house, these girls takes these here tempting pictures. What are the limits?
Or actually, have you been in a situation where like female models want to take free pictures or they want to give you something so that they take free pictures?
Yeah.
Literally, I have boundaries, and I'm a Christian, first of all. I'm a Christian, and there's some genres of photography that I don't venture in. Like, I could do virtual photography, but there's a limit to that. So I don't take nudes. I don't do that kind of photography. So it's better not to give the devil a chance to than just compromising. Because I personally believe it's not right for me.
Whatever happens if you're caught up with the moment, because we know what moments are. A moment is a moment where it's only you and yourself, and the only third person there is your inner man that is telling you no or yes. But then you're onto the thing.
Man, there is always a bigger picture. There's always a bigger picture, bro.
So none of you has jumped over the fence for any good reason.
No,
I haven't found a good reason to jump over.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
See your life.
I haven't found a good reason, good enough reason.
Really?
Yeah, we all understand we have boundaries.
Exactly.
We all agree that you can find love in your area of expertise. You can find love taking pictures of this here beautiful girl, and you end up making her your girlfriend. Question is, do you think you can find love in film or something like that.
I have a feeling
Yeah.
that I can find love anywhere.
Mhm.
Yeah, anywhere. As long as that person is up to my standards, I think it's
So
okay
you have kind of
to share.
standards.
Yeah. of
What are the
course.
best standards you have for a relationship? Because we understand relationships for celebrities are falling apart every here on out. Chris Brown tried on Rihanna and it didn't work. You know, we've been always counting on Will Smith, and now he's broken our heart by telling us that bad marriage for life, something like he has like weak stuff. So, what are your standards?
God fearing and you know, being able to support, you know, the family in case we have one, and then, you know, ambitious, you know, self-driven and all those things. If a person is not focused, whoa, you know. So those qualities of course are there, but then at some point I'm like, if I find this person and I love him and I don't even know why.
Exactly. Love is all
it's
magical.
complicated.
Love is
So I think
magic.
I can find
It's
love
magical.
anywhere.
But well, truth is, people that lived before us figured out the secret. If you're gonna be good at something, you're supposed to be single. The fathers of the churches, the priests are single, and
It's okay.
I'm just saying.
It's okay.
And then even Paul in the Bible, to do his greatest work, your guys read, he lived a single life because, well, as soon as you get into a relationship, you're going to have responsibilities that are going to stand in your way of productivity, your way to venture into the whole world. Because truth is, if they say you're going to travel all around the world for 6 months, your husband will say no, because am I going to come in? And say,
Are you taking me with you or I'm staying?
yeah, exactly. So do we agree that sometimes people who hold that big role, the people that we count on, they have to be single because we don't want this confusion?
No.
Not necessarily, but
Yeah.
because I happen to think sometimes God brings people together to complement each other.
Yeah.
Exactly, because sometimes you could be a husband and maybe not talking that picture, boyfriend girlfriend, boyfriend girlfriend. You're dating, you're in a relationship, serious relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have this person that complements you, that supports you in the kind of work that you do, that understands you, that pushes you,
Exactly.
that challenges you to be like. I think you could be more. I think you could do this and this and this and this. They push you. I understand being single also is of some advantage because you have a lot of time.
Yep.
You have a lot of time. You're not thinking about baby, those things, you know.
Yeah.
You have a lot of time and you're committed to, if you're a career person, you're committed to work, and it's work.
Well, I'm going to ask each one of you to give me one part, like let's say one couple that inspires you, that makes you think that, yeah, there's real love. Because for me, mine was broken, so I don't think there is. Okay? Good. So, you.
Nick Jonas, oh my God,
Nick
and
Jonas.
Priyanka, Jesus Christ, this guy.
High five. Up top. Maybe mate follow you, Edward.
Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, but now things happened.
We live in a showbiz arena. We live in a showbiz world, and we always want our partners to be in line with what we love. Because the moment we portray our picture as in love, she has to be there. You know, it's very hard. And truth is, to me, I feel like there is not love anymore. I just have to be alone.
It's
But-
so diluted right now.
Yeah.
But also grown up in a broken family with a single mom, with a dad that is not always there. But it's also, I think it's a good motivation from a bad experience, because it motivated me to be like, you know what, I don't think I want to be like my dad. I don't want to be like my dad. I want to live, because, you know, growing up with a mom, she's struggling. You have 3 kids, you have to go to school, you have to eat, you have rent, and she's not working.
Makes sense.
And all she earns just pennies. And it motivated me as a guy, as a man, to be like, you know what, men have to be providers. I have to take on that mantle. I have to be better than my father.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
Exactly.
We have this song of R. Kelly and Beyonce, if I were a boy, if I were a girl, I would do this and that.
Different.
So, on a perspective of male and female, today, I want us to share a few things you think, if you had this held down, you had this leashed down, your relationship is as good as going to survive.
I think it's just the kind of person you get.
I know.
You might have everything: swimming pool at home, gym at home, 10 chefs, But then a guy still cheats on you and still treats you like trash. And then you might even be Miss World, but then you're having a violent man.
Yeah.
And then people be like, how can you beat this piece of chocolate?
Yeah.
How can you even put your hands on this beautiful woman?
Exactly.
But then they don't know what is happening in that house. Yeah? So I think at the end of the day, it gets back to, you keep it real. If you ain't happy, walk away. If you can survive, our parents, our parents, our parents were like, no,
You have to stay.
I'm gonna stay.
Exactly.
They beat them. Some of them don't have teeth. Some nails are out. Ears are cut off. But then they were like, no, I have to stay. That kind of perception, that kind of craziness needs to stop.
All right, Edward. What are those ingredients?
I don't know. I think women are very complicated. Women are very complicated.
Whoa.
Yeah, you guys are
Women
complicated.
are very complicated.
Complicated.
No, we ain't.
Very, very complicated.
Okay, why?
And at some point, I'd be like, what do really women want? Exactly. You're there, you're loving, you're committed. It's very hard to find guys that are committed, managi.
Yeah, it's very hard to find us.
The committed ones are broke.
Exactly. Broke, high five. Money.
For money, they compensate with
Come on.
commitment.
Yeah.
You see? And it comes in like 100% full gear. And you're like,
Yes,
I
no.
wish you had money.
Some money.
The question is, how much longer is it going to take? How much longer are you going to mess up to get the right person?
Well,
I think at the end of the day, you have to keep on trying until you find the right person. But say you're in this relationship X, and this person, because we all have different minds, you may be thinking long term, but these people are in for a short term.
yeah.
I happened to be at a certain show. I was a speaker, and there was a band, and this guy came and proposed, and the girlfriend said no.
Oh
And it
my
was a
God.
surprise.
Oh my God.
You see,
Well-
the guy was in for a long time, but the girl was like,
In for a short
I'm not
time.
ready.
She wasn't even ready.
It's all
She was
about
like, I'm
knowing
not
someone.
ready.
Yeah.
You see, so at the end of the day, you have to keep on trying. Keep on trying. I'm not saying you go experimenting, but stuff happens.
You break your stuff off. Don't experiment.
No.
That thing breaks.
It's
It's,
very
fragile.
bad.
I'm
It's very
telling
bad
you.
to-
Exactly.
to experiment.
But at the end of the day, you have to keep on trying. You just don't give up on love. Unless you're born to be a celibate. You just don't
But then
give
also
up.
those people who put you on pressure that, you know what, if I do not test, I'm not in for the relationship.
We should take
Exactly.
them
And then
to jail.
and then you find it a little bit. I find it a little bit offensive. I kind of find it offensive when someone tells me, but we should first do this before we date. Excuse me. I don't think relationship is all about sex. I wish that this generation gets it. I mean, come on. There's so many other things we can do together and build our relationship, not based on
Yeah. Sex and
Yeah.
all of that. Yeah, so we're gonna take a short break, and when we come back, we're gonna be talking about career. So
Yeah.
we're here to help you figure out where you're going. Let's have a short break. Yeah, so career-wise, do you think it's of a good idea for you to let go of your written things in the journal and embrace love?
Well, for me, it depends on what is at stake.
Exactly.
Really. I
Yeah.
mean, can you even make me stay?
Eh.
Can you even make me say no to the other, job or whatever? Are you worth fighting for? If I'm with you and you're in drama, you're not decided, you're all over the place, you're all
Yeah.
over people's skirts, I am going to make that decision without even blinking. Yeah?
Blink.
If it's for a short term, then sometimes you have to talk about it. Talk about it with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend, and see the way forward. Because at the end of the day, you might go and then you find them with someone else.
Voila.
Sometimes you might go and
Do you know, even if you talk about it sometimes, do you know that you might go even if for 2 weeks and you find her already gone? She's not that patient.
Exactly.
Yeah, she waited for you. I hear she was missing, being touched and being caressed and being comforted. And
That's
you're
why-
not there, so she went. You see?
Yes, she went.
that's
Those
why I
are
said
people
women
who
are
not want-
complicated.
Yeah.
How did you end up here?
For me, when I was growing up, when I had this passion to make people happy, to entertain people, so we'd get visitors at home, and then of course my dad would know, so we'd be like, Stella, come and greet the visitors,
Yeah.
and then he would go away. So they would leave me there, and then I entertain them. I dance, I sing, I do everything. So that's how I, from all the way from school, then after school, I got my first breakout in Deception on NTV, and it continued up to now, Honorables and whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do computer science, and I'm an IT specialist.
Wow.
But one of the things I think is misguiding this generation is we like to hit it really quick.
Yeah.
You just want to be rich.
Shortcuts.
You just want to be rich in just
Quick
5
money.
years.
Quick money.
Yeah,
6
have you
years,
received
like
those
2 years.
emails? I'm in Iraq. My parents have this here gold, and then I don't want you be away from people. Just talk to me alone. Nigerian scam, And then you think you're gonna get that rich.
Exactly.
Yeah, because
can you believe I invested $500 in 1 week and I got 10,000?
10,000.
I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa. So scammers.
yeah,
Scammers.
scammers. Society is also one thing, and internet is another. The things we used to see in the early 2001s, 1999, 98, 95, they were just, covered things. One of these days, everything is bright orange. You cannot hide. Every movie has something to do with a sexual thing with both male and female, and then
Nudity,
girl
all
to
that.
girl, boy to boy, and we see this every day. And the society is trying to tell us that some
It
other
is
things
okay.
are okay.
Exactly.
It's
It is
okay.
okay like
It's
that.
okay.
Yeah, and I don't know
Which is
whether
wrong.
if there is a chance where we can save this here journey of our coming children, our future. Because truth is, now we are living a broken world. You tell a child not to do this, they say, but dad.
Yeah,
I'm-
just
They
but-
start
smart.
to reason you out.
Yeah, they're too smart.
You
They'll
know?
crack your password.
Yeah,
Next thing
anyway,
you know,
yeah,
they're
so
watching.
are we going to give up on them? Or we wig their ass, break them?
Eddie,
Yeah.
you're a Christian.
Yeah.
I think the best thing to do at this point, the world is coming to an end. Let us just agree.
Exactly.
And let us pray for our children, guys. Let us pray for our children. Every day when you
Pray.
get down on your knees, lay hands on that boy, on that girl, on those children and pray for them, Those the spirits of homosexuality, all the bad spirits, please pray for your children and your relatives and whoever.
One of the bloggers wrote about Jay-Z sacrificing for every show he's gonna do. Like if today you came, we would kill a chicken and we throw it, and then we do the show. Kind of his culture.
Yeah.
We don't have to hate that. So what do you have to say about us flying far away from our culture and calling our culture bougie, calling our culture not good enough, indigenous and all that?
I'm going to speak as a Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to speak
exactly, from that
as
point.
an African.
African Christian.
Okay, African Christian.
Yeah.
There are some things that are right. Like, say you're Muganda. Yes, you're Muganda, you're not supposed to eat. Maybe you have a totem, you have a clan, and you have a totem. You're not supposed to marry this person. You know the things.
Yeah.
You're maybe from Mamba clan. You're not supposed to marry Mamba clan. I
Yeah.
think that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. And I think it's okay to break it, but we do it out of respect for our culture. And respect, actually, I literally respect. And the other thing is, there's some things that contradict with the faith. As a Christian, as me, a believer, there are things that contradict with my faith. There's no way you're going to tell me we go to the shrine and we start doing things.
Yeah.
It contradicts with my faith.
I respect what you have said. It's very true. We have to embrace our culture, really. We have to try our best. As in, these are the things that at least will not go wrong. And something, if something is against, of course, if something is against my consciousness, that's where I think the decision to either do it or not to do it will come in. Yeah, if I'm seeing people wearing whatever trends and whatever, and I'm not comfortable with it, I will not do it. So if my conscience is against it, I will not do it. If it's clear, I will totally do it. And if I'm not hurting anyone in my way of living, I'll make sure. I
Realize
do it.
that's impossible. You just can't please everyone.
No, I'm
can't.
saying that if
Those that
in
you
my
love.
way of living,
Yeah.
if I'm not hurting you, if by me wearing maybe a trouser, I'm not going to wear it and then chop your fingers off.
You mean physical hurting?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or
You're not-
even if it's emotional. Even if it's
emotional
if you're
happens
hurt
all the
by
time.
it, yeah.
How
Okay.
often do you
happens all the
notice?
time.
How often do you notice guys doing this on you? Like after you
You break
pass.
their neck, so.
It
You
is
cause
okay.
accidents. Have you not seen it?
No, that is by that is their
By
decision.
default. That's
That is
their culture.
decision.
That's your culture. The things we should not call indigenous, like having a barbecue machine, having a cookout. You never bring your kids every time you're having a cultural meeting. You're like, oh, my kids are urban, so let me the dad
Thank
be
you.
there for you. If you do not let your kids see these things, the truth of the matter is they are always going to disappoint you at time W when they say, Joseph, let your kids speak this and we will pay you, and you'll be like, wait, what? They can't do that. They don't know it. They grew from whatever. And you know, like half of the black culture in the United States, they're Muslim and all that, but then they tend to do dark things as much as 100 years found them there.
Yeah.
They tend to do dark things like worship, like having, you know, okay, less known hate, but they do that.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because they figured that the strength, you always have to start from your roots.
Yeah.
And when you know where you come from, you know where you're going.
Exactly.
Because you can go back to where you came from knowing that that's the future.
Yeah.
So as you know where you came from, you will have a clear vision where you're going. Yes. I think we have drained the ice. It's now water.
It's melted.
Exactly. So, quick question is, I'm just gonna allow every one of us to pour out a word of encouragement, a word of truth, and one thing you think people should know out there, as we bask out in adulation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to tell our dear viewers, first of all, thank you so much for watching. It's a very interesting show and I'm really happy to be here. And please, man, whatever you do, keep being real. Keep being yourself. Trust me, in whatever profession you're doing, whatever you are doing, a person who sees your true self will come and hire you and marry you and befriend you and work with you. So you never be afraid to be who you are, to be yourself, because that has helped me a lot. Because however much people are telling me, okay, you are, no, you're on TV. You cannot go downtown and buy this. Oh my God, you're on TV. People put you at the level they want to see you on. But once you can't keep up, they won't even hold you when you're coming down. You understand? So just be in your zone, and remember, you are a winner in your zone. You are a star. You are good enough, and you can make it. Whatever you put your mind onto, you can achieve. I'm here because I did what I had to do. Yeah, thankfully, God is good.
20s and the 20 bracket to be committed to your dreams.
Yep.
Work very hard. Work very hard, industrious work, because this is the time for you to work.
Exactly.
Work very hard and be committed to your dreams.
Yes.
Pursue them. And also love on God.
Yeah.
Love on God. If you're Christian, love on God. Seek Him. Seek advice from Him. Love on Him. Want to grow the relationship with God, and that's it. And also with the pandemic, please stay safe. Always wear a mask. Sorry, we don't have a mask.
Yeah.
It's okay, but just protect yourself. Be safe. The virus is real, and be safe, please.
Dining table never gets to go to bed.
Yeah.
You know, there is one question that has been burning inside of me, but I'm not going to ask you. I'm just going to leave it in the bliss of you all. Do you understand that your spirit is not neither short nor tall? Keep it in space. Anywho, we want to thank you so much for sticking around. My name is Cosmas Oman. This was a Dining Table Tale with Stella Nante and Edward Kezara, and these people have poured out to yourself. And if you have questions and comments, please comment underneath our video. I will get to talk and text you back right on spot. This is the Dining Table Tales, the place of new beginnings and real lifestyles. We want to give a hot shout out to Mackez studio for making this here video happen, and I3C for sponsoring this video. And if you want to have a domain or a web hosting, and if you want to have your first domain, please don't hesitate to go to www.i3c.co.ug. 100%. Peace out.
Peace out.